Are you gonna get all the rings on this one?
Huh?
All those hidden rings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now Car is in
Oh, and we call
control.
these evil things down here bony butts, because...
Bubble.
Bubble butts.
We said bony butts, didn't we? I don't
No,
remember.
it's a bubble.
Whatever. We call them bubble butts.
Bony bubble butts, apparently. So there's 2 levels in Casino Night Zone.
Yes.
You said the only zone that has 3 levels is Metropolis.
Yes.
Is that the one after this one?
No.
No. What
Oops.
zone is after Casino Night?
High Top Hill?
High Top Hill.
Yeah.
So there's quite a few, because the last level, not to
Did I
spoil...
miss it?
No, you have to go down here and then left.
I was like, what happened? Oh, there we go.
Not to spoil,
Left.
this for
I
anyone
know.
who's watching the LP currently. But
So
the
there's a
last
secret thing over here.
the last level takes you into space, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big...
And obviously an elevator comes down, but we don't know where the top of that elevator is.
Ever?
We've never figured it out. We've never bothered to look online.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, plus when we first came to this level and we're like, oh, and we found that out, Google wasn't the greatest. You know, it's like, or maybe Google wasn't even invented then. Or
We also had like really terrible dial-up.
yeah, we had like Windows 3.1.
Well, you were lucky. You had internet as kids.
You go right, yeah.
I didn't have internet till I was like 12, so it was. I mean, I actually remember when I was a kid, I learned about, Starman.net, and it wasn't Starman.net at the time. It was, I think it was Moonside.net, and learning about, just gaming
Look at the
websites, reading Nintendo and seeing Earthbound 64, reading up about Donkey Kong 64. And actually, I remember like a year before we had the internet ourselves, I remember going to the public library, which was right down the road from my house, to use the internet because I had found out how cool the internet was. Nintendo had a website, and you could go see pictures of the new games. It was just... God, that was my childhood. Oh, I thought you were going to die. I mean, I thought it was weird that they shove you up there and then immediately kill you, but I wasn't sure. The sound effects are good, too.
There's another slot.
Woo! Win!
Nope.
No.
Oh, that's
nope.
not good. Wow. Wow!
It's everything. Oh no.
Oh,
it's-
wow, it wasn't everything.
That's crazy. Now, if you had 0 rings, would it just instantly kill you?
No.
So you can only legitimately be killed
Stop
by
it,
an
Sonic,
enemy.
go down! There we go.
This part gave us
also,
trouble.
there's this little secret thing over here, too. I think we have found that,
Yeah,
but
we
we never
have.
take it. And this used to cause us trouble when we were like really young. Oops.
It spits you back out.
I mean, between the 2 consoles, between Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, I feel like it's Super Nintendo was a pretty clear winner. They had they had better games, and they had a lot more of them.
How'd I get back here?
But
I don't know.
every kid who had a Super Nintendo wished they could play Sonic the Hedgehog. Because even back in the day, whenever I did get a few chances to play the game, I really, that was the one game that I wish I could play was Sonic.
I love when tail glitches.
Where are you?
Do you want to do it?
Nah, you can.
Alright.
Oh, this is the boss. I was
Oh, you
about
meant
to
me
ask
as
where the boss
Tails.
was. I was like, man, where's the...
Yeah, what did you think I meant?
Me as Sonic.
No, I meant, do you as Tails want to do it? Or do you just want to stay on that side and I'll stay on this
So
side?
Sonic is just chilling out doing his thing, and you're...
Mallory, I said I'd stay on this side!
I was just chilling.
God.
So, just to recap, Car, you're Sonic,
Yeah.
and you're having Mal do all of your dirty work
No,
for you.
I wanted to do some of it, and then she.
Well, you
just-
got the final kill. You put the bullet in
And I
his
get to
brain.
free all the animals. Booyah.
Now, the last level of this game is really hard.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I remember there was one time Mal and I we went on vacation to Florida and we took the Xbox. We have emulators on there, and we were playing Sonic 2, and we got to the very last level, and Mal lost. Mal had a ton of lives.
Oh no, sorry, I was
And
laughing
she
because
played
Mal
it over
fell.
and over and over again and lost.
Oops, my bad. Also, we like this level a lot.
I remember getting here for the first time.
See, I don't have a whole lot of those memories of, like, you know, the first time I did something. The biggest and best memory I probably have is getting to World 3 on Donkey Kong Country 1.
Oh, wait, I don't want to go this way.
You can't go up, can you?
Yeah, I can.
Where are you going? Oh, you... Oh. Oh, look at that! You guys know all sorts of stuff. You got all... And then you got the rings. You need 100 rings for a life.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll get these.
But every time you get hit,
Thank
you lose all your rings.
I missed them.
Good one. You just
And
killed
that's
yourself
a very
for no
different system
reason.
from Mario, because Mario, you have coins and you get 100 coins, and you
Oh,
get
no! Oh.
you get another life, but you don't lose those coins. You can't lose the coins. It's weird because your primary way of earning lives in this game is also linked to your life. So, like, in order to earn a new
Mallory!
life...
The first one's the only one where you can die.
See, that was interesting, too, because Mal took that.
Right, sometimes she's a dumbass. I do that too here, too.
Yeah, Karley does that to me.
So she ends up stealing it from you, and...
Then sometimes I can die. Oops.
Is there a way to get it to come back on screen?
Nope.
Maybe. There might be.
There's only one where you're pretty much screwed, and that's the very, very first one.
Yeah.
Okay. The enemies are so weird in Sonic 2. They're a myriad of, well, robotic animals. Whoa, dear God. There's so many little alcove things like this. It's ridiculous. Okay, now
So there's a couple different ones where you're like underground and things are rising and you gotta go before you die. This
Luckily,
is one
Karley
of them.
has invincibility right now.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
That was crazy. I was wondering how you were just like standing on lava.
Okay, I'll go around now.
Dear God. And you already
You can
earned
go
your rings.
No, I don't. I want to go this way. I just want to get that.
But every time you get hit, you lose everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because my question
No,
was like,
fine.
well, what if you had like 115 rings and you lost 16, so you're back to 99, you get another one?
No, you lose everything.
Okay. Oh, actually, my question still counts. If you were, you know, if you get hit and you lose them all and you grab them all again,
You can't grab them all. They
Well-
go every direction.
okay, but you grab a majority of them and you get 50 back, let's say. Do you
No.
only have to get 50 more to get the other life?
Yes.
Okay, so every time that thing says 100, you get a new life.
Mhm.
It's not an actual 100 rings. Well, it is.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. I'm asking too many questions because it's a game I don't truly understand. Have either of you had a chance to play the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 game?
No.
No.
Did you know there was a Sonic the Hedgehog 4?
No.
Really? Mal, you didn't know?
Mm-mm.
It came out a few years ago. It's supposed to be
I missed it.
it was supposed to be an episodic format. Like they released Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, and then they released Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. And why are you not getting?
Because she's not doing it right. Apparently. There you go.
That was weird.
Are you gonna go down?
No, that's the land. That's the lava one.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 underground areas on this one. One's lava and is difficult, and one is land and fun.
Well, not especially
Fun.
Not as difficult as well.
Anyway, they still haven't released like part 3 of the game, and it's been years and years and years,
Oh, I
and it's
like
just
this
because
part.
it was met with
Oh,
such.
that's not too bad.
I don't know if it was. I don't know. No, I don't want to say that it was negative reception, but it was very mixed. There's a lot of people who didn't care much for it, so kind of makes me wonder if they're ever going to get around to making part 3, because they're busy making other Sonic games. If you waited there long enough, you'd be crushed, I'm assuming. Okay.
Yes. We like to wait till the last minute to go too sometimes,
Just to tempt fate.
Yes.
Okay.
just to make the game a little different. Like we'll go up here and go.
Okay, whatever. I mean, you're the expert. You barely fit through that
Yeah,
thing
that's
at the
the
end,
point.
though. That's crazy.
Tails.
Now,
Oh, I'm
when,
still there.
when you were kids, you said you looked at the time. Did you ever look at the score?
No.
That was
And
never.
we didn't really look at the time past the first level.
Uh-oh.
That was your fault.
I thought you were stuck there.
And this is one of my favorite parts. You just kind of go really fast, and if you, I love when Tails glitches.
What is Tails doing exactly?
He's like flying, but not.
He's fake fall.
Karley.
Jump! Jump!
Seems like a bad teammate, to be honest. She's kind of screwed you a few
All right.
times now.
You don't need that many coins. You want me to do it?
Yes.
So Sonic's just gonna chill over there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's crazy. Now, could Sonic have done that?
Yes.
Yeah, but then he would hit the lava and lose all of his
on number
rings.
8 you fall through and hit the lava.
Okay. And it would still be possible to die there, say if you didn't
And
have
if-
any rings.
Yeah,
and then
and
you'd
if
have
you
to do
don't
all
hit
of
him
it over.
enough, he goes under the water, and then this thing that comes up that shoots lasers shoots at you, and
Yeah.
then he comes back up.
Okay.
We like to kill him before that happens. Are we switching?
Mystic
Why do
Cave
I always
Zone.
forget if we're switching or not? Oops.
If you do the boss, you play another level.
I know, I fail.
Okay, so
See, when
Mal
we were
is still
kids,
Sonic.
yes.
Okay.
When we were kids, it was very hard to get to this level because we didn't really beat some of them until, you know, we'd play for a while and we'd finally beat one, and then we get to the next level, and then we'd be stuck there for a month or whatever.
Okay.
And this one is in 2-player.
So we
As a
knew this level.
Yeah,
So you had played through two-player.
No, don't go down.
I know.
You had finished two-player mode before you even played through all of single-player mode.
Yes, and we
Okay.
were wondering
Yeah.
where this level was.
Okay, interesting. There's a lot. I don't remember this zone. To be fair, I've only ever played through Sonic like twice, maybe with you. But
Mallory.
I don't ever remember this zone at all, which is a shame because it actually looks cool.
That's neat music.
Yeah. But this isn't one that comes to mind when I think of Sonic games. A lot of the music that people think of is not. I mean, Emerald Hill, I guess, and what's the second zone?
Chemical plant.
Yeah, Chemical Plant. But a lot of people think of Green Hill, which is actually from the first game. And that's like the iconic Sonic music. That's not okay. Dear God. And being Supersonic is actually kind of a bad thing, isn't it? Because in some of the levels, especially these where you have to make perfect jumps,
Oh, I'm over here. I fell through.
the one thing that can kill you as Supersonic is falling to your death, right?
No, being squished.
Yeah, squished it too.
Being squished. Okay, so both of those. Which almost happened, right? It just seems like being Supersonic could be quite a bad thing, especially in these later levels, because you're moving so fast, you don't have a whole lot of control over what you're doing.
That's another thing, is you'll go quick and end up somewhere.
I mean, I was just, like in that,
Yeah.
where you were making those precise jumps, it just
Mhm.
felt like it would be very easy to fall and die.
There's a part in this level where there's a cave, or not a cave, there's a drop that's solid
There's
spikes at
a-
the bottom.
What do we call it?
We called it the bottomless pit even though it was not bottomless.
Yeah, it's just
It
you
was
can't
just
get
the
out
pit
and
of
you
death.
die.
I mean, if you were Supersonic and fell in there, you'd be screwed too, because you can't get out. And once you ran out of rings, you just hit the spikes.
It's interesting how this game is so old, and you guys, I mean, while you have played it, you haven't played it regularly since you were kids, but you're doing fantastic. And it's obvious that you're doing, you know, far better on Sonic than you did the other games in this series. Well, except for Crystal Ponytails, but that doesn't count. You're doing a lot better in Sonic than you did in Home Alone and Aladdin. And while that's probably because Aladdin and Home Alone 2 kind of suck, you probably had more practice with Sonic just because it was a better game. You
Aw.
probably were inspired to play it more. You also said when we started this game that it was your favorite of all of your games.
Mhm.
So,
I probably played this the most.
what was your second favorite game?
Probably Aladdin. I don't know. I like Crystal Ponytail. Plus, when we got this, I was like 3 or 4. I was super young, so like the kiddie games maybe were more
Wow.
more appealing to me.
Was that the first Def?
Yes. That was
Could I just go
Karley's.
back to this thing?
Yeah, be careful this time. That thing came out of nowhere.
Yeah, we gotta watch out for those.
Didn't even get its plates. And you got hit again. Well, this. I'm a ballet dancer. So the only games you really had as a kid were the ones that we've shown in this series.
And
Plus
then,
Barney.
plus
you had
Barney. And we also had Tiny Toons All-Stars.
Which would have
Okay.
been fun to play. I should have brought it.
Tiny Toons also.
'Cause That's the only one Mal doesn't have.
Yeah, it's the
Now
one I haven't been able
I've
to
played
find.
that one with you, Mal. That's the one with mini
There's-
games in it, right?
There's soccer. Is there soccer? It's basketball,
Soccer.
bowling, and then there's like a whack-a-mole game.
I remember the bowling. The bowling is what comes to mind
That's what we always played.
when I think of it. Was the bowling thing. It probably wasn't even very good, but it's at the time.
I am the only one who's gotten 7 in a
Perfect.
row perfect on bowling. And I was playing by myself in a lone thing. Good one, right?
Yeah, I never saw it.
Is that how
But I
many?
did.
Is that how many frames there are? 7
Yes.
Yeah, there's only 7 frames.
instead of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Cause
I don't know.
Because Tiny Toons. Because Tiny Toons are. I don't know. It
If
just
you let me
seems
land, I'll
strange.
kill him.
okay.
The spikes hurt, but the rocks don't.
No, you didn't even hit him. That
I know.
much. God.
Mouse got it under control.
Now hit him.
So Tails doesn't even disappear off screen like Sonic does. Tails just lands on the ground. It's like, that's okay. I'm made of armor.
No, you should be hitting him when he's
I
coming
know.
down. You weren't. You fail, Mallory. You should be dead by now.
He's dead now.
You know what? It actually makes a whole lot of sense. Because I remember whenever I recently went through this with Mao, we were playing with one player, so the other person wasn't controlling Tails, and Mao had some problems with some of the areas because it's a lot easier with Tails.
Usually we're like, Tails do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonic just sits on the sides like Tails got it under control.
This is a cool level.
Tails doesn't even get like the honor or anything. I didn't catch the name. This is Metropolis?
No,
No,
this is Oil
Ocean.
Zone.
Oils.
Oil
Oil
Ocean.
Ocean.
Oil Ocean. There's a lot of zones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.